If you're looking for a way to power up your nutrients with a plant-based protein powder, then raw vegan plant-based protein is the perfect choice. This vegan protein is packed with essential nutrients to help you stay energized and healthy. With plant-based protein powder becoming increasingly popular amongst health-conscious individuals, it's no surprise that raw vegan plant-based proteins has become a leader in the industry. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to increase your daily protein intake, this vegan protein powder can help you reach your goals. Visit rawvegan.com. Again, rawvegan.com. Welcome to the Second Wind Sports Media. I am your host, Rashid Hammond. And alongside,
it's your boy, Caesar Fantastic.
Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest in the building. We have no other than future world champion, Mehki, No Limit, Phillips. How's it going, champ?
It's going great, man. How y'all doing?
Man, it's an honor and a pleasure, man. We doing great, man. You know how we do, man. It's a honor and a pleasure to have you back on here again. Man, we watching your career since the amateurs now, man. The fight numbers are increasing, and the rounds I see are increasing for you.
Yeah.
So, man, you got an upcoming fight on the 12th of October at the BOWIE State University. That's under the Greg Outlaw's first promotional card. Sharpshooter, shout out to Sharpshooter, man. Yes, indeed. So, man, how's camp going, man? I'm gonna start it off with that, man. How's camp going for you?
It's going great. I started off my camp in Houston, actually.
Oh, wow.
I went out there and I shout out to LeVar Adams Jr., of course, as well. Everybody know him as Bumblebee. He's one of the top. I think he's number one in his weight class. I believe it's 106. No, I think it's 114 actually.
Okay.
That's like my uncle and them. So I went out there. He introduced me to a lot of people. I got sparring from Austin Trout. Got sparring from Quentin Randall and one more guy's name is Brian. I forgot his last name, but he boxes on Overtime. I got boxed from. I sparred all three of those people back to back to back, and so it was a great experience down there. Got to talk to some of the people in Red Owl, and now I come back from there. That was my first week of camp. From there, everything been smooth sailing. I've been sparring Greg Outlaw. I've been sparring. Shout out to him especially for having me on this card. I'm really honored to be on it. I've been sparring Greg Outlaw, Maximus Garland, Francois Scarborough,
wow,
Frankie. Who else I sparred? Trey, Irvin Fuller, and Mike Fox. So I've been
good work.
Yeah, I've been getting some good work in, man. I appreciate all those guys. We ended out my last sparring is tomorrow, so. In and out my camp pretty good, weight going good. It's probably the best I ever felt because I'm getting used to it now, so I don't feel as drained as I used to be. So yeah, it's going real good, man. I can't complain at all.
Yes, indeed, man. I'm gonna pass it on to Seeds, man. He got the questions, the major questions for you, champ.
All right, now you fighting Brian Knight, right? What you think about your opponent? What you know about him?
As far as I know he's super tall. I saw some of his clips. He's a pretty good fighter. I don't got nothing too much to say about him. I mean, I hope he's prepared. That's all I really got to say. I really hope he's prepared because I'm bringing that shit.
Oh, man. So this year, like we said, this your first 6th rounder. What adjustments you made in camp? I mean, granted, you ain't been past, 2 so far, but, you know. But what adjustments you made in camp so far to prepare for?
Really just taking my time, being smart in there, not trying to spend my load early, setting up my shots how I'm supposed to. I mean, working with Austin Trout and them, it gave me like a real eye opener. He fought everybody and everybody who's anybody. in the pros. Canelo
Yeah.
Alvarez. You can the list goes on and on.
Yeah,
But
he fought some
basically,
folks.
my point in saying it is really just getting more into the pro game, uh, seeing different things, and being in control at all times. Honestly, that's really what I've been working on recently.
Okay. In your career so far,
Mhm.
what like growth have you noticed so far in your career?
Uh, I as I'm getting older, I'm getting stronger. Uh, I see things a lot slower now. I would say. Usually like, it used to be like a lot of things moving at once, and I'd be like, all right, I gotta react to this, that, and third.
Uh-huh.
For me, just calming down. They actually told me that yesterday too.
Oh, for
I
real.
found myself, I found myself doing a little bit too much when it wasn't needed. So just calming down and really just seeing things. I think I'm maturing as a boxer, maturing as an adult because I just turned 21. So
Okay.
I'm starting to see the world differently now,
Oh man, oh
and
man.
and the boxing game a little bit differently. So I would say that was part of my growth and just really just pushing myself to like every time I get in the ring, just push myself more and more. And I y'all are literally sitting on the Andre Ward book right now, like on the
Oh, man.
stand. I've been watching people who got great minds as well.
Mm.
So I would say just really studying the game more and all that. I've been seeing a lot of growth in myself and me watching from my first fight until my fourth fight was just like, all right,
Yeah,
he on it. Shorty
he
on
ready.
it. You
He
feel me?
ready.
Yeah.
All right. Last time we seen you was at the PG Sports and Learning, and one thing I
Oh
noticed
yeah.
was noticed you dropping knowledge on one of the little young fighters in there, teaching them,
Yeah.
some little tricks of the
Those
trade.
my
How do
guys,
it?
man.
Yeah. How does it feel to be able to do that now? Like being the older guy in there, just dropping the knowledge and passing it on to the younger guys.
Yeah, I mean, it feel good, man. I feel like I've been doing that for a long time, though. Whenever I see somebody in need, I try to be that helping hand sometimes.
Hmm.
Uh, Not even really in need, but like I should see something like, he could probably do better in this part. And then,
Hmm.
like those kids down there, shout out to Nate, shout out to the whole entire Nate Amir, the whole entire Legacy boxing team. Well, at Sugar Ray Leonard Boxing Gym. Shout out
Hmm.
to all them guys because they really, me seeing them like doing certain work, I see it in like I see myself in them sometimes. So I be seeing certain stuff that they be doing. I be like, oh yeah, those that's what I was doing back then. But that was a mistake I made. And
Yeah.
let me help them out on that part. So when you
Yeah.
saw me here in the midst and all that stuff, I'm like, they know my routine now. They trying to fight like me. They trying to do all.
Uh,
Yeah, it feels good, man. It feels good giving back to somebody that
just
somebody who
starting
needed
out.
it, man. Yeah, you feel me? It was my
Yeah.
guy, man.
Yeah. And what's some of the advice that you give to younger fighters? What's some of the best advice you could give to young fighters?
Stay locked in, study your craft, and I would say, make the best out of certain opportunities. So if you see an opportunity in the ring, take full advantage of it
Hmm.
and go on to the next.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
always continuing all the time. So you can't just be sitting in there just looking. They be telling me that right now. You can't just
Um,
sit in there just looking.
gotta be busy. Gotta be busy.
I promise you, that's just so crazy. They literally be telling me that myself, and I be passing on to them, and I see them do it automatically. I'm like,
Hmm.
that's what they was looking for.
My young.
Shit, they
That's my
on it
young.
more than me. You feel me?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So it's things like that, and really just I mean, what you carry inside the ring, you carry outside the ring as well. It's every
Mhm.
action is a consequence. So
Okay.
every time I do something, I do it with a purpose or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, study your craft, study the books, study whatever you try and get into. You feel what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
things like that I be teaching the kids and really just have fun. Honestly, just have fun with the sport. Like
Yeah.
sometimes one round, Coach Daryl, shout out to him. He be like, Kai, get in their corner real quick. I be doing something else. He be like, get in this corner real quick. And one round, I might tell him, just have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just do whatever
Just
you
have fun.
want. Be responsible, of course.
Uh-huh.
Just like in life, do whatever you want,
Yeah.
but just have fun in there. And
Yeah. Enjoy yourself. Don't overthink. Don't overthink.
I mean, you saw my man Nate in there. He was having fun. Just like that. You feel me? It's fun hitting and not get hit.
Yeah. Now you mentioned earlier about you starting to feel comfortable or whatever. Is that because of like just getting used to the routine, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I was getting real comfortable and just being too. I can't. I gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable, and I think I'm getting more into like to that. Let me say that then. I think I'm getting more comfortable being uncomfortable because like it's certain shots or like certain people that I'd be sparring, and if I just sparred them a million times, they coming with some new stuff. And I'm not. That's not my normal routine. Or I gotta go in there with a plan. I gotta stick to that plan. Regardless of what he doing, I gotta stick to this plan that I'm doing. And that's really uncomfortable because he knows his punch about to come. But I gotta throw it anyway, and then do something else. Or do something before that, then throw that combination. You feel what I'm saying? So it's things like that make me uncomfortable. I think I'm getting more comfortable being uncomfortable right now.
How important is that discipline to you as a fighter? Like,
it's real important. I feel like the slightest mistake that you make in there, Cole, that's your ass. Slightest mistake you make, you got 8-ounce gloves on. That's your ass. Everybody here about an 8-ounce gloves. Slightest mistake or slightest move, that's your ass. Or that can be an opportunity for you to show yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah. Now you fighting this fight at the lightweight division. What's your thoughts on this current state of the lightweight division?
I think it's popping. I ain't gonna lie. I was having this talk with some guy, some older guy. He was talking about like how back in the day it was like the heavyweights. Then it got down to like the middleweights with Sugar Ray Leonard and all them.
Welterweights.
And now it's coming down, and then it went to the welterweights, which Floyd and them, and now it's coming down to the lightweight. And everybody got their eyes on the lightweight. You feel me?
Yep.
So it's pretty crazy to me, man. I feel good being in this position right now because like right now everybody who was lightweight, who was popping, moving up. I feel like myself, I'm getting older. At a certain time, probably gonna be harder for me to make 135, but I doubt it anytime soon. But me getting up in weight, I'm gonna be going up with them guys too. You feel me? So, I like it a lot, and we see these new fights coming up. Everybody, the best fighting the best. The best fighting the best always make that money. I'm definitely looking forward to fighting the best when my time comes for sure.
Oh man. So. Now let's get to the state of boxing in general. What changes would you like to see in the sport?
I would probably say like you got going there to hurt something. I feel like some people like are going there for the looks. No disrespect. Let me not say that then. I'll say some people are going there only for the money. So some people go in there and tuck their tail when that shouldn't be the case at all. Even if you know, I'm a little hesitant on this guy. I'm about to go in there and try to knock him out regardless. Because back in the day, even if you couldn't tell that they felt that way, they was going in to kill something until they got hurt themselves. You feel what I'm saying? I think got to get back to that like rugged little style, along with being fluent and stuff like that. I mean. And everybody know like this is politics, this stuff like that. I mean, the politics are always going to cut into it, and the money is too. But I think a lot of people are just in it for the money. I would like it to stop being for that. I mean, you see Devin Haney, he's suing for battery. Yeah. He fought for a fight. It's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's crazy. You just at this point, you just trying to rob the dude. At this point, you might as well.
Right.
You might as well put a gun to the bra head.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
so. I mean, I feel like it's a lot of people just in there for the money and trying to get as much money and leave. But, I mean, I get that philosophy, but man, we gotta fight.
Yeah. So you gotta have a love for the sport too. You know?
And the fans enjoy. I mean, it's all the way to the back in the Roman times. Everybody somebody like seeing somebody get hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
We gotta go back to somebody getting hurt.
I don't want people in there dancing. People just standing there dancing.
It be beautiful violence.
Yeah. Now, like old dudes like Rashid, when they was fighting, they ain't have social media and stuff. You see, I tried to I act like I ain't from that era, right? Old dudes like him, he ain't have social media when he was growing up. But now, what's the impact of social media for you on like?
I feel like it's a distraction a little bit. It's some good thing, but it's mostly excuse my language. It's mostly bullshit on there. I would say it's a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of distraction. That's why people get distracted and fall off. It's easier for people to fall off nowadays, to me, or get distracted. I would be lying if I didn't say myself. Sometimes like I can get distracted a little bit off social media. Like you can just look at your phone and be on there for like an hour or two.
Yeah,
just looking on, like just scrolling. You feel me? So
I made so much accidental overtime at work.
Yeah, you feel me? You just looking on that.
That is the gift and the curse with it, man. It's when you get, you can control your own marketing and exposure, but at the same time you lose control of your time.
Yeah, and then and also, I mean, like you said, it's a gift and a curse because people can really like my recent videos, or just like we said ourselves, got 6,000 views before we even shot this podcast. That's beautiful. It's giving me exposure, but at the same time, it can also be a bad thing depending on what it is that we're showing. Like if it can be something like crazy or something like I don't know, but if it can be positive or it can be like completely negative, and it can get millions of views, and that can sway somebody that's younger, like we were just talking about the kids in Sugar Ray Leonard. It can sway somebody that's younger to do something positive, something negative. That's their choice, but it's definitely a distraction because everybody on their phone. So
that's true statement.
Yeah.
But you got a nice following, man, and I want to say this to the followers. This is
No limit
for all the team. No limit. Hit the like and subscribe button, please. We bring great fighters such as we got Mehki on here, man. We bring the best of the best, and everybody's not entitled to coming on this platform, man. We are very shout out to the other podcasters out there, man. They give everybody a shot, but we give the best a shot here, man. So
man.
Yes, indeed, man. Cream of the crop here, brother. You got to be that guy to get on this show. So
be one of them ones. Got to be one of them ones.
So hit the like and subscribe button, please. Hit the like and subscribe button, and also tune in after this. The JR Golden Boy show will be on right after this. So tune in and stand by on and come to this channel and watch the JR Golden Boy show after this. We got a lot to talk about as well. You got to see.
All right, I got a couple more questions for you. Is
okay.
How can boxing attract a younger audience?
Attract? I mean,
yeah.
Who don't like? Like I said earlier, who don't like seeing knockouts? Like seeing everybody. I feel like even when I was younger, I was like fighting. Like it's just like it looks cool. I mean, you see. I mean, even the boxers nowadays, even back in the day, but. I would say like people are making a lot of money doing this thing. You feel me? So they see everybody, like some of the fighters got on the chains, the jewelry, just like rappers. Like you see somebody with $1 million just stacked up like this, like dang, I want to be like him. I'm trying. You feel me? I mean, you can say it like that too, and then as well as the violence and just like who doesn't like just like football, who doesn't like seeing like it being like melodic and stuff like that? It's just I don't know. It's like a gnat to a moth to a light. You feel what I'm saying? Just I don't know. It just attracts a lot of people. I wouldn't necessarily say the younger crowd. I would say everybody.
Yeah, people say they watch NASCAR for the car wrecks. Used to watch football for the hits, right?
Exactly.
You want to see the action.
It's a lot that come with it, but it's like, who wouldn't want to be that guy who's in and out on top of these big old massacres? Like you saying Tank knock people out
About to say
every fight.
them the number one sellers, right? The
You
knockout
like,
artists.
And then you see it's a show. It's not even like a fight no more. It's really a show. You see everybody dressing their best, wearing the flyer stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Who doesn't want to be a part of that big? It's like when you think of stuff like we're not calling y'all old enough and like that, but you tell you,
we are. We are.
You telling your kids about how it was like the biggest thing ever. You seeing this? I remember this fight. Everybody was screaming. It was crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like a concert. You feel me? So who wouldn't want to be a part of that?
Yeah, I think that's what made our generation so heavy into boxing was because that generation fought so much. Everybody fought each other. Yeah. Everybody was looking for knockouts. It was a brutal sport. Now it's like you said earlier, it's all about the money and everybody making business decisions in the ring and stuff. So it's like, who's going to really, as far as building a new fan base, it's hard to
I feel
get people to really buy in if they're not already into it.
I feel like people start off that way. Like they start off like for the love of the boxing, but as they get involved, deeply involved, they start getting like worse. Like they start dying out. Like I just said with Devin Haney, he took that loss with George Kambosos as far as the money wise, but after he was like, I'm making this calculated risk to go out this country, fight him, regardless if I'm making this chump change compared to what he making. Won that title, fought him again, beat him again, and now I'm on top of the world until he wasn't no more. You feel what I'm saying? And
now he's suing.
Now you feel me? So I think a lot of people start off that way, and I hope I do the same as well. I start off and I finish that way.
Right. Sweet. And last one I got for you is what message you got to your fans, man, to the people that's coming out to watch you on October the 12th, and just everybody who follows you in general,
First of all, I would say I appreciate every single last one of you, because as of right now, we have sold out a lot of my tickets. So that's how I know people are really like enjoying seeing me. They come out, they show love every time they see me. It's always warm hugs. It's no fluke stuff, no none of that. So I feel a genuine love from these people. I would thank all of them. And the ones who haven't bought their tickets, please do, because when we come to Team No Limit, it's real deep. Y'all saw it in person. It's real loud. It's real active. We turn, and everybody having fun. It's real family feel. It feel like an old cookout, man. Everybody around. It's all love, man. Like I said, I would thank Greg Outlaw and his whole team, Sharpshooter Promotions, for having me on this card, especially because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be on this. And it's at Bowie State University. Who doesn't want to go to great HBCU during homecoming week?
Oh, man.
Everybody love homecoming week.
Oh, man.
I appreciate all y'all, man. Thank you so much.
See.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, I look forward to seeing you again and get back in that ring, man. One thing I like about you, man, as a fighter of this generation, especially, you always, and you mentioned it today. You talked about, you was telling the young man about hit and not get hit.
Yeah,
that's the sweet science, and it definitely is the key to longevity, and it's also the key to enjoyment of the money. And I do want you to make sure, as a young fighter, to always make wise decisions. So, as business wise, some fights don't make sense. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? Some fights may not make sense.
Absolutely.
And make sure that you do what's best for you and your family first and foremost. Because some of the boxing fans don't have the intelligence of the sport to know what's a right fight and a wrong fight.
Right.
So you are in total control of your career, and you are the boss of your career.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of fighters get confused. Fighters of the past, that's before you. They allow some fighters to like put their careers in the autopilot, and next thing you know, they got $0 in their bank account.
Right.
and you hear and Mehki, take those stories that you hear from other people and watch everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But the beautiful thing about you got your father. He watching for you too.
Absolutely. I hear the podcast right now.
Yeah, he watching.
He watching everybody.
For you, everybody. So he got you covered as well. So you know. So
I didn't mean to cut you off, but
it's all good.
Like I said, my I don't know if I said it in this podcast specifically, but I know I probably said it before in the other ones that we had. My team is great. I have Kevin Smalls, my manager. My father, that's my manager. I have Devon Douglas as my strength and conditioning coach.
Okay.
More like family to me now. I have Melvin Foster, who's been with me since I was in the Golden Gloves. You feel what I'm saying? So I got all these great people around me. I got everybody. My Uncle Chef, he come in, especially when it's fight time. He come in. He on everybody line. Who he my security for real. He got me. So I would definitely say like you just said. I gotta make the right choices for these fights, things like that. So my right choice in this fight was to pick a 3-0 fighter. I
love it. I like that.
Definitely to pick a 3-0 fighter because my people like you fighting these people that got 1 million losses and a couple wins. Nah, not like that. But they was like, we know we gonna beat him. Now we got a 3-0 fighter. I'm gonna show y'all my real skills, and we gonna do what we do in these previous fights, and we gonna get it going. We gonna get it moving, and hopefully sooner than later. I think, and by 2025, y'all gonna see me on that big screen for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that choice, man. That you picked a worthy opponent for this, man. When me and C's were talking about that yesterday, when we saw who your opponent was, and he was 3-0. Like this is kind of a wise decision because it's gonna separate him from everybody else.
Yeah, it's gonna show my real skills. This man I believe he's 6'2".
Oh,
he's 6'2". I've been sparring Mike Fox for the past 3 months.
Wow.
He's 6'4", and he fought 107. I sparred Austin Trout. And then sparred whatever name you think of as far as the DMV boxing legends as you are. DMV boxing legends that are still active. I've sparred. I've sparred damn near fought everybody in the books. And even going out of town, I done sparred in Bosie's camp, Andy Cruz. I done sparred everybody in the books. So it's no question at all that my name, No Limit, is going to be in the history books. We already know this. So I just gotta keep on showing myself, proving myself right, and making the right decisions, taking my time, doing all these things, and sooner than later, like my name gonna be hard to forget.
Yes, indeed, James. Yes, indeed, man. Man, listen, champ, it's an honor and pleasure. I know you got to run in the morning.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna let you get off of here, man. Get you some rest.
Absolutely.
Man, your father reached out, man. He can say he want to come back on next week once you back on. You welcome on here anytime. You know what I'm saying? So, man, ladies and gentlemen, it was an honor and a pleasure to have no other than the future world champion from this area, especially the DMV DC area. No other than Mehki, No Limit Phillips. The second win, sports media. Peace.
Peace.